In this video, I'm going to teach you about how to think in English. Yes, if you are a beginner, one of the challenging part is to translate a sentence from your mother tongue to English, right? Most of the times you don't have the same exact vocabulary. Most of the time you don't know how to make a sentence, or you have no idea what are the grammatical rules and regulations when you are translating from your mother tongue to English, right? So in general, we completely stuck somewhere and we cannot speak, right? So what could be the solution for this one? Everyone used to say that you have to think in English, but no one tells you that how to do that, right? So in this video, I'm gonna teach you how to think in English. If you have this problem, or if you are a beginner, I'm sure this video will help you a lot. My name is Shiju Thomas. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're watching this channel for the first time, consider subscribing if you find something valuable from this video. So let's dive into the topic. I'm going to tell you 5 simple steps. These steps will help you to stop thinking in your mother tongue and start thinking in English. Before I dive into these steps, let me ask you a simple question, because if you have an answer for this question, yeah, I'm sure all the 5 steps are applicable for you. The question is that why do you want to think in English, right? I want you to comment below what is the reason for that. If you have no idea what kind of reasons are there, or I can give you some suggestions. First one, you can comment, I'm planning to migrate to another country, maybe Europe or Gulf countries. Doesn't matter which country, but you are planning to migrate, or you want to get some promotion in your present job, or you are planning to attend for an interview, or you are a tourist, you want to travel the world and you want to speak to everyone else in the world. You know, whatever may be the reason, or maybe you are a housewife, you don't have any kind of plans like this, but your kids are in the English medium and you are, you want to improve your language to communicate easily with your kids. Whatever may be the silly reason, or it can be a big reason, but I want you to find out a reason. Maybe you have a doubt, why should I comment a reason? If I want to speak English, or if I want to think in English, why should I comment a reason? There are 2 points for that. I'll tell you. The first one, you are confirming to yourself that I have this specific reason, so I have to work on that. The second thing is that if you have a reason, because all the humans are emotionally bonded to something. If you have an emotional connection with anything, you will more tend to achieve that goals. If you don't have any kind of emotional connections, I'm sure 90% you won't reach your target. So because of all these things, I want you to comment a particular reason, and this will help the others to find out, yeah, I'm into the same segment. Okay, I have similar reason. Let me comment below the same kind of reason. So this will help the others who don't know how to find out a reason. So if you have a reason to think in English or to speak in English, these 5 steps are gonna be useful for you. Okay, so let's dive into the 5 steps. What could be the first step? Is a step number 1. Step number 1 is a process that you have to do. Like, you have to pause this video and turn around or look around wherever you are. Maybe you are in the office, cab, train, or in apartment, whatever it is. Just have a look. You will find so many things. For example, what do you have to do? You have to name each object which is near to you. Find out the name in English. Maybe you know the name in your own mother tongue. For example, there is a table, there is a chair, or there is a TV, or a fridge, washing machine. I'm giving you some example, but depends on where you are. You will find so many objects which is near to you. So what do you have to do? You have to find the names. Okay, this object, this is the name in mother tongue. Okay, I know what exactly in English. This one, I know the name in mother tongue, but I don't know what exactly the name in English, right? So note down that particular object. You don't know the name in English, right? So there are so many objects, you will find the names in English, but some of them you don't know what exactly the name in English, right? This is step number 1. You have to find the names in English. What do you have to do? You have to take a paper and a pen and just note down if it's possible. If you are really serious about this one, this will help you to, if you can note down, or you can note down in your mobile phone what are the things it's surrounded by you. If you know how to do this will help you to move to the step number 2. Or if you think, no, I have no idea, I don't get any names, I don't understand, or I don't know the names in English, I have no idea what to do. You have to stop in step number 1. Then you have to improve these things, or you have to work on this area. Then you have to move on to the step number 2. So how you can work on this particular area? You note down all the items, all the objects which is near to you. Just write down in your own mother tongue. For example, if it is in Malayalam, you can say there is a Mesha, Kasera, anything. You find out, okay, you know the name in Malayalam, but you don't know the name in English. So just note down, go to the Google, just type in Malayalam, Mesha, ask for a translator to translate to English, and it will show you table. Just note down table. So you have to work on this area if you don't know the names. Or if you know most of the names, it's fine. You will go to the step number 2. So let's see what is step number 2. Step number 2, that means you have enough kind of vocabulary. You know most of the words and everything. Now you have to start creating simple sentence in your brain. How to make simple sentence? For example, you know that a word called I am. It means like it's yourself, I am. And you know most of the words, like common words that you use. Can I create some example sentence for you? I am hungry, I am thirsty, I'm tired, I'm so happy, I'm exhausted, I'm feeling sad, I'm angry. So I gave you around 6-7 example sentences. That means if you know I am and another word, you can create a simple sentence, right? So creating a sentence, it's not a big task. When you try to create a complex sentence, or when you try to create a difficult sentence, that to show that okay, you are a kind of expert in English, yeah, this will be difficult for you in the initial stage. English is just a language to communicate to others. So what you have to do, you have to create simple sentences and start practicing, right? For example, I'll tell you one thing, why you don't want to create a complicated sentences. You create a complicated sentence and you're going to express that sentence to someone else. And imagine, for example, the other guy is a beginner. He don't understand the complex sentence. He's not going to get the meaning, right? He don't understand what the hell you are talking about, right? So initially, it's quite better if you can create simple sentence. So this will help you to communicate with everyone else, and anybody can understand what you're talking about, right? Why do you want to speak English? You want to convey some of the message to another guy, right? So the purpose of communication is that you have to make sure the other guy understands what exactly you're talking about, right? So make simple sentences. So I am so happy. It's a complete sentence. You are so happy, right? I am so tired. I need some rest. Anything. I am with any other word, it's a sentence. So this is a simple method. You start creating your own sentence. You understand? So write down how many sentences you can make. What do you have to do? You have to go to the comment section and comment below what all are the simple sentences you can make. At least give some 5 examples. So these 5 examples will help someone who don't know or who don't have a courage to create even a simple sentence. This will help them. This will motivate them. For this process, an English dictionary can help you. For example, if you want to learn the meaning of a particular word, I suggest you to buy a dictionary. Maybe a pocket dictionary is fine. Still, I remember when I was in +2, my English teacher used to say that every time you have to carry an English to English dictionary, not English to Malayalam or English to Hindi, anything else. Because always, if you want to improve your English, you have to keep a small pocket diary, maybe costing like 40 rupees, 50 rupees, something quite cheaper. But make sure it is English to English translation. Why English to English translation? Why should I go for it's quite better if I can go for my mother tongue to English or English to my mother tongue, because I can easily understand what I exactly mean by that. But I'll tell you one thing. Your mother tongue, the culture of your mother tongue is different. The culture of English is different. So many words in your mother tongue, the meaning can be different, or in English, the meaning can be different. So what you have to do, you have to get an English to English dictionary. This dictionary will help you to understand what is the exact meaning of that particular word in English, not in your mother tongue, right? So you don't stuck when you are searching for a particular word with the exact meaning. Okay, I know this is the word in my mother tongue, but I don't get exact word in English. Sometimes you are thinking in a different direction. But if you have an English to English dictionary, you will find lot of replacement words that can replace that particular word from mother tongue to translate to an English, a particular word which has the exact meaning. You can understand, right? So try to buy an English to English dictionary if you are a beginner. Now we are moving on to the step number 3. Step number 3 is a quite simple method. Most of the time people used to say that, bro, I don't have anyone to talk because I'm a quite beginner. I'm not sure how to speak. I don't have the confidence to speak. So I'm not sure to whom I'll speak or How can I communicate? I don't have the confidence. For you guys to improve your confidence level, I'm giving you a simple method. The step number 3, talk to yourself. Talk to yourself. What do you mean by talk to yourself? I'll give you some example. Every day, take 5 minutes of your time when you are alone, maybe when you are in your room, in your car, anywhere when you are alone. Take a 5-minute time, relax, don't be panic, because you are going to talk to yourself. There is no one to judge you. Even if you are making n number of mistakes, still you can say, yeah, you did it well, extremely well, because there is nobody to judge you, nobody to correct you, nobody to find out any kind of mistakes what you're talking about. So nothing, no judgment. As a human being, we are afraid about how they're gonna judge me if I speak in my broken language, if I speak with all these grammatical errors, or if I speak with very bad accent. They're gonna judge me. How they're gonna judge me? No, I cannot accept the way they're gonna judge me, right? This is your problem. So in this method, there is no one to judge you. You are gonna judge yourself. So you can say, yeah, that's pretty good. You speak like a native speaker. You can reward yourself. So how to practice this one? Take a 5 minutes break when you are alone and try to create some simple sentences like step 1, step 2, and try to speak. How to speak? Okay. For example, if you are a housewife and you have no free time, most probably you're quite busy, but you will have some free time. For example, husband, he already went to the office, kids are in the school, you are alone at home, but you have so many things to do in the kitchen. Like you have to cook, you have to wash, you have so many things to do. For example, if you are cooking, what do you have to do? You have to think that you are the Chef Pillai or you are the Gordon Ramsay, the famous chef, and you have to imagine that you are shooting a particular video of how to cook this chicken. For example, you're making a chicken curry, and you can say, yeah, okay, I'm putting chicken, I'm putting some spices, I'm putting some salt, I'm putting this one, I'm mixing, I'm creating this one. You have to wait for this. You explain to yourself, you speak to yourself how to cook a chicken curry, and you feel more confident. You can say, okay, what is the name of this spice, particularly this one, this turmeric or chili powder or Kashmiri chili or this masala, whatever it is. If you don't find the exact word in English, just note down somewhere. If you remember, just note down and find out later on when you are free. And next day when you are cooking again, try to repeat the same thing and use that particular word, especially when you want to say, yeah, I know what is the word for this particular thing in English. And you explain that you are a professional chef and you can speak English well and you are talking to a large number of audience, but literally you are alone. There is no one, nobody is watching you, no one is judging you. You are talking to yourself and you feel so happy. This will give you a great motivation. This will give you a courage to talk to someone. So what do you have to do? If you are a beginner, you have to talk to yourself. All these steps will help you to stop translating and start thinking in English. Step number 4. Now you have to change something in your life. What do you have to do? Change one of the things from your mother tongue to English. For example, there are so many guys, they are using a to-do list app or things to do, whatever the apps. Sometimes you note down, right? Okay, I have to buy some grocery things, go for shopping, go to gym. Most probably you're gonna write all these things in your mother tongue, right? You're gonna write, okay, I have to do this. What do you have to do? Stop writing in your mother tongue and you have to change this to English. A simple thing. And what is the advantage of this step? Only you're gonna read this one. If you make any mistake, if it's not the proper way to write, doesn't matter. No one is gonna see that because it's your things to-do list. Your to-do list, for example, if you don't have a to-do list, you have to do that. For example, many of us are using like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is. Maybe your language preference is your own mother tongue. You don't use English. Instead of that, change that language from your mother tongue to English. Now you'll say you got a new friend's request. Before it's showing in your mother tongue that you have a friend's request. Now it is showing you have a new friend request or you have a new friend suggestion. So you understand what exactly mean by that. Okay, I have a request from my friend. That means, okay, this is the meaning of that particular sentence because you already know what exactly in your mother tongue. Now you change to English, the app's language. Now you start reading in English. Now you start understanding few of the extra sentence, extra words, especially in English. A simple change in your life will change a lot in your English, especially in the beginner stage, right? You understand? In this step 4, you can do one thing. Before we talk about a particular method called journaling method, like I ask you to take a diary and write down what exactly it's going through in your mind, right? Normally you may write in your own mother tongue. It's quite comfortable for you to make a story, create some sentence and write along whatever the things you wanted to write. But if you are really interested, because you have a solid reason to learn a language or speak English, right? So if you have a solid reason, I want you to write the journal, write the diary, especially in English, because this will improve your writing skill. This will improve your memory, because when you are writing, you can recall the words what you have learned or what do you know, but it's not in your surface lexicon. You can recall all those words from lexicon to surface lexicon and write down in the journal, and this will help you to improve your English communication, writing skill, speaking skill, or your confidence level. Step number 5. This is the most important thing. What do you have to do? You have to track your progress. For example, you can use a diary, a book, paper, pen, whatever it is, or if you prefer to use an application, I have, for example, you can see I have all these notes. See, it's all different folders. Whatever I wanted to make videos or anything, what I have to do, I just keep a note, because most probably I'm not carrying a book always with me, but always the phone is with me, right? So I have this application called Notes in iPhone, but I'm not sure in Android there is an application same, but I'm sure something similar will be there. You can note, you can create folders, you can note down, because this will give you a track record to show you that how is your progress, or you are going to in which direction, your graph is going up or down. Definitely, if you make a 1% change also, after 1 year, every day you improve just 1%. For example, you learned one word yesterday, you try to learn 2 words today, or you try to learn at least 1 word same. So if you do a minor improvement after 1 year, you could see a 37% improvement compared to the previous stage, compared to your last year. So 37% compared to last year means you are well enough to speak in English, or you gain at least around 37% confidence to communicate in English, and you reach a lot. So I'm going to tell you a story. When a brand called Nike, you know Nike shoes, right, with the tick mark, when they launched this product, the founder, they were doing a kind of official launch. So during the launch, so he asked the audience, how many of you are going for a running, walking, or any exercise, like putting the shoes and you go for an exercise, right? Mostly everyone raised their hands and they said, yeah, we all go for that. Then the next question came, how many of you go at least 5 days in a week? So that means only around 40-60% of people, they said, no, still, yeah, we are going around 5 days in a week. The rest all said, no, we are not, we are going like once in a while, not every day. The next question came, how many of you from this 40-60% are going if the weather is very bad, if the climate condition is not good? How many of you are still going? Maybe around 10-15 people, they raised their hand and they said, yeah, we are still going. Then he told this one example. He said, I'm going to tell you one particular example and let me know how many of you will do that. Tomorrow, you are planning to do a morning walk or an exercise or a jogging, whatever it is. When you wake up in the morning, it's a heavy rain. It's a heavy rain and the temperature is just 2 degrees Celsius. That means it's really cold. That means you cannot even go outside. Don't even think about that actually. And it's a heavy rain and there is no sun. Still, it's kind of dark. It's not like it's too early morning, like maybe 5:36 in the morning, but still it is too dark. And it's heavy rain. The climate condition is not good. And now I'm asking, how many of you will go for a walk? So from that 10-20%, maybe around 5-10% people, they said, no, still I will go for a walk, or I will do my jogging, I will do my running, whatever it is. They said these 10 people, so then these 5-10% of people are selected, will be providing you with the brand new Nike shoes, because our slugline is just do it. Because they are rewarding not the people, someone who won the match. For example, they never say that, okay, we are planning to arrange a race. So you have to participate in the race, and if you win that race, you will get a Nike shoe. Not that, because they said Nike is just do it. That means if you do something, you are rewarded. So that means you have to reward yourself if you are doing something. That's the reason I told you, just keep a track record, and after 1 month, you think, okay, I learned around 25 new English words, I wrote again 20-30 English new sentences, simple sentences, whatever it is, but every day I'm 3 to 5 minutes or 5 to 10 minutes, I'm talking to myself in English, I'm practicing English, I'm doing something to improve my English every day. From last 30 days, I did it on every day. That means you go to any shop, you buy something which you like, you have to reward yourself. That means you are doing something. Doesn't matter you are going to win the match or you're going to reach like what kind of position in this match. No, this is not a race. This is a kind of marathon. You have to keep on doing. This is not a sprint, not like a 100-meter, 200-meter race. You have to keep doing, right? And when you keep doing, this will improve your ability to communicate. This will improve your ability to speak. And most importantly, this will help you to improve your confidence level to speak in English. Remove all the inhibition from your mindset that my accent is very bad, I don't have enough vocabulary, I don't know the English, I don't have the confidence to speak in English. All these things are going to change, and you will understand English is just a language to talk. I can talk in my simple words, simple sentence. This is what I am. This is how I speak. I don't care what do you think about my English. I don't care how you're going to judge me, because I'm not going to take your judgment, especially when it comes to speaking in English, right? So if you find something valuable from this video, comment below, because your comment is a kind of motivation for me to do these kind of videos which will help you guys to improve your English, right? So leave a comment, and if you find something valuable from this video, again I'm suggesting or requesting you to consider subscribing if you want to watch more videos same like this. At this time you will find some other videos from here and there. Try to watch, and don't forget to leave a comment and like the video. See you next time. Take care. This is Sujit Thomas signing off. Take care. Bye bye.